The silence after the divorce was unbearable. Not the kind of silence that feels peaceful. The kind that echoes. The kind that makes an empty house feel even emptier. I remember standing alone in my kitchen one night, staring at two coffee mugs that used to belong to both of us. And suddenly, the reality hit me all over again. My marriage was over. Welcome to God Showed Up Stories. This is the story of how divorce completely shattered the life I thought I would have forever, and how God slowly rebuilt me from the broken pieces. For years, I truly believed we would make it. Even when things got hard. Even when the arguments became more frequent. Even when distance slowly replaced closeness. I kept fighting for us. Because when you love someone deeply, you don't just stop trying overnight. But little by little, our home stopped feeling like home. Conversations became colder. Silences became longer. And eventually, it felt like we were two strangers pretending to still be married. I prayed constantly during that season. Late at night after crying in the bathroom. Driving alone in my car. Lying awake while the person beside me felt emotionally miles away. I kept asking God to fix it. To heal us. To save our marriage. But sometimes, people pull away even when you're praying for them to stay. And one afternoon, everything officially ended. I still remember signing the papers. My hands were shaking. I felt numb, like my entire future had collapsed onto the floor in front of me. Walking out afterward felt surreal. The sky looked normal. Cars were driving normally. People were laughing outside. Meanwhile, my entire world had fallen apart. The weeks after the divorce were some of the darkest moments of my life. I barely ate, barely slept. I cried randomly throughout the day. Songs reminded me of memories. Rooms reminded me of memories. Even simple routines hurt. Because grief after divorce is strange. You mourn someone who is still alive. And honestly, I felt embarrassed too. Ashamed. Like I had failed at something sacred. I remember sitting on my bedroom floor, one night surrounded by unopened boxes from the move. The apartment was quiet, except for the hum of the refrigerator down the hall. And through tears, I whispered, God, I don't know how to start over. I gave everything I had. And now I feel completely lost. That prayer came from the deepest part of me. Not polished. Not religious sounding. Just broken honesty. And slowly, that's where healing began. Not instantly. Not magically overnight. But little by little, God started rebuilding parts of me I had neglected for years. I started learning who I was outside of the marriage. Outside of the pain. Outside of the rejection. And one of the hardest truths God showed me was this. Just because something ended doesn't mean your life is over. Because for a long time, I believed divorce ruined my future. But eventually, God showed me that broken chapters are not the end of the story. He brought peace back into my home. Peace back into my mind. And slowly, hope came back too. Real hope. The kind that doesn't depend on another person staying. Looking back now, I realize God was carrying me, even when I thought I was completely alone. So if you're going through divorce right now, please hear this. You are not ruined. You are not worthless. And your story is not over. God can still rebuild a beautiful life after heartbreak. If this story spoke to you, comment God showed up down below. And if God has ever helped you survive heartbreak, comment, God rebuilt me. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to God Showed Up Stories, and turn on your notifications so you never miss a story. And share this with someone trying to heal after divorce right now. Thanks for listening. And remember, God always shows up right on time.